Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Castle live in Indianapolis, Indiana for the Siege, Mechanically Unsound 2. This has already been a great start.
Right?
Brought to you by To The Point Streaming. Tonight, we will have two singles matches of players that have some issues mechanically with their throw. I'm being kind of nice. The winners of those matches will play in the finals. I'm Sean Green, your play-by-play commentator, joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives on the controls.
What's going on, folks?
And I am so excited to introduce our guest host, TOC Elite Finale finalist, I guess competitor.
Yeah, competitor.
Chuck Brown. Chuck, it is great to have you here, bud.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here.
Yeah, this is going to be a great show, guys. I
Don't
can tell
sound so
already.
excited,
Right?
Chuck. All right, calm down over there.
All right, Chuck. First question I usually go with everyone. Tell me about your story on how you get started playing darts.
Well, I started playing about 22 years ago. My wife and I were asked to take over a league from a couple that was no longer going to be playing together. And
It's a nice way to put it from what you said earlier.
Yeah. So we played that league, and I was hooked ever since. I've been playing pretty consistently since then, and you know, as the years went on, the darts kind of went up a little bit, and it's been a long, hard, fun road.
There you go. So 22 years you've been playing darts.
Yeah.
When you started, where were you at compared to where you've kind of
I
gotten
started
to?
at about 23 and a 2.5.
Yeah, that average sucks, by the way. That's my average currently, just for those that want to know.
I literally still have my first stat sheets.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
It's
So,
kinda
so you're
sad, but-
actually accurate about the 23 and the
Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah.
Awesome, man. Well, so where do you typically play now?
I play out at Night Owls most of the time.
Okay.
It's a nice little bar, and they've got plenty of boards in there for everybody.
They
so-
sure do. Yeah, it's nice. I love going to the blind draws on Thursday nights there.
Oh, yeah.
And right after
Sponsors of the
league.
show.
Yeah, and they sponsor the show, of course.
Yeah.
Great people.
Usually the guy who's doing the controls doesn't talk this whole time in the interview, but
I'll be
it's
quiet.
Jason.
Maybe
No,
everybody-
don't at all. It's wonderful.
It's a good day. It's a good day.
No, absolutely. It's a great day. So what leagues do you currently play in / did you just finished a big one?
We just finished the Soft Steel League out of Night Owls. Went for 38 weeks. We had 20 teams in there, and we played the same team 2 weeks in a row.
Okay.
1 week we would play 11 games of Steel Tip, and then the next week we would play 15 games of Soft Tip. It went on, it seemed like forever, but the payout was worth it. The total payout on it was really close to $40,000.
$40,000 for a 38-week league.
Yeah.
But you said last place pretty much walked away with their money.
Pretty much walked away with every penny they put back in it.
So what did you win for first place?
Well, that wouldn't have been me. Me and my partner, we ended up, I think, 9th.
Out of 20 teams?
Yeah.
So, hey, top half.
Yeah. Well, it was a good day.
Nice.
Yeah, I can't complain.
Yeah, made some money off of it.
We definitely made some money off of it.
and had a great time.
We had a wonderful time.
What was first place payout? Do you know?
I think it was like $3,600.
That's crazy.
It was a lot of money.
That's really close to what we do for the
CSE.
CSE Challenger Series Division 1.
Well, I mean, all you got to do is get into a 38-week league.
And if you survive that whole...
Now, that being said, you know, the IDA did a really good job of finding ways and creating ways to add to that payout.
Right.
It was 100% payback, plus the bar added some money. IDA added 50-50 money. So, I mean, it was a long way to get to that $40,000, but they got there, and
That's awesome.
We were all smiling.
It's like a
Yeah.
brand new truck.
It wasn't my brand new truck. That's still a lot more on that.
Well, you are one of 4 indie players qualified to play in the TOC finale. For $10,000 apiece, you get $10,000 goes to you, $10,000 goes to your partner for the blind draw format. In October, describe the qualification tournament to those that don't understand or don't know it, because it can be quite intense.
It can be very intense. You know, the people that you're going to play against are going to be the best people in the country.
Yeah.
You basically play leagues all year to qualify for vouchers, and then your voucher is going to get you into a qualification tournament that you have to play in order to get into the tournament.
Okay.
The top 5 people of each bracket will advance automatically to the elite finale. I had to play it twice in order to make that, but The second time I wound up third and was really excited about it, and I'm looking forward to it. It's first time going out to Kansas City. Going to be playing every single day, and hopefully taking home that big check at the end of it.
Hey, there you go. Speaking of, it will be my first time actually going to TOC too, but I'm not going as a player. I'll be there doing the commentary, the production side of things, and I gotta be honest with you, we got a lot of cool things in store. We've been talking behind the scenes, maybe some walk-ins, that type of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a lot of fun. We're real excited. We have big ideas, and I think that we're gonna reach those and make things more enjoyable for the players, a little bit cooler for the players that have been in the past. Hopefully. We'll see what happens, but it'll be a great time.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a really good time.
Yeah, I've heard great things about this
and
tournament.
Like I said,
I'm excited.
Like you said, we've got some indie players that are going to be going to play. It's not just the elite finale that's out there. They've got the gold and the pro finales that are out there as well. There's a lot of money they're going to be giving out.
And the women's as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because we got 3 women players from Indy that are qualified for that.
For the elite finale, and then we have other women that are
Yeah.
that are qualified for the pro and the gold. So.
Yeah, that's going to be so awesome.
Yeah, it's going to be an amazing time.
I've been trying to push for my Indy players to get in that CSE Challenger Series.
Mm-hmm.
I know you're pretty close to that cusp, that line. It depends on the All-Star rank list. Yeah. But maybe we'll get in there for Division 2 or Division 1.
I wouldn't be mad.
No, I wouldn't be mad at it either. So you are in the elite finale, and you're playing against guys like Soldier, Leonard Gates, the Beast, Jeremiah Millar, the Talker, Don Kirby. I mean, that's a top echelon level of players. I'm trying not to laugh. What have you been doing to prepare for that tournament?
I play a lot of the singles DRTs. They kind of get you to focus mentally on what you really need to do in order to win. You're going to play a lot of different types and styles.
Mm-hmm.
So you'll get to where you can kind of judge what people are going to be, what kind of game it's going to be.
Yeah.
Is this going to be a point game, or is this going to be a quick and dirty? So you get a gauge for what people are going to be throwing. Those people that you mentioned, they're all great players. They're definitely the upper echelon, but that's what I wanted to play against. I wanted to be in that elite. I wanted to play against those guys.
Yeah.
And see where I can, come up. I think I can do quite well there.
I think you can too, and you can always draw a Jules Van Doggen, a Don Kirby. I can't do it. I
Very
can't do
close
it.
to each other. There.
One's a PDC pro, one's a talking pro.
But I mean, he can play though.
He sure
He
can,
can play.
Yeah,
and he makes the game so easy.
Yeah, his game's come a long way in the last 2 months.
Oh, absolutely.
So, with it being kind of a blind draw for that much money, is there a pressure on who your potential partner might be for the style that you have?
I literally made this comment to my wife the other day. I said, it's been a long time since nobody wanted me in the draw. and it's not totally true, but it kind of is. My average is about a 4. So, you got guys that are shooting a 5.6.
Right.
So, those guys they're looking for the guy shooting a 5.5.
For sure.
So, but I think that I can definitely prove my worth and do well.
Yeah, and I think that you can easily carry a 5 average if your partner's pulling you
absolutely.
to that. I mean, that's nothing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I mean, it's I think for the elite, I think it's $400 for last place.
Hey, you're already winning, right?
You can't beat that.
No, not at all. Oh, man. Well, speaking of elite players, tonight we have 4 elite mechanically unsound players playing. Now, it's called Mechanically Unsound 2. We've done a Mechanically Unsound, the first one, and that was a big success.
Mm-hmm.
And we wanted to bring it back. So all 4 players tonight have something mechanically challenging about their throw. Who has the most mechanically unsound throw out of the 4 players?
I think if I looked at the just mechanics of the 4 players, I would have to say Tyler. Tyler's got a pretty big windup when he throws, and he's got a pretty quick release when he gets there. And as he brings it around, he's not necessarily stopping at the same spot each round.
Right.
So I think that that's kind of a detriment to him. And sometimes he's got a little bit of a small hop.
He used to have a big jump shot.
Which is a ton better than what it used to be. But he definitely, I think mechanically, I would say he has the struggle the most. But he's still a really good shot, so he's worked with that throw very well.
Yeah, I was about to say, there's some guys that have mechanically unsound throws. I can think of Wisconsin's Matt Graff, who really, his follow-through is literally to here. when he throws. Like, he literally just rolls his wrist, and that's how he plays darts. But he averages a 4 and like a 30 plus. I don't know how he does it. Don't get me wrong, but he does. And you have guys like Tyler who have an elite family member who plays darts. Same thing with Keegan, has an elite family member to play darts. Well, used to be an elite player when he was younger. You would think that he'd have a better coach or teacher to teach him more proper mechanics.
Keegan?
Well, both. But why do you think that it might be something that Tyler, his brother Nick, is a very, very sound dart player, and mechanically sound dart player? It's just interesting to see like the family dynamic and have one person.
Well, his mother plays as well.
Yeah,
so.
Exactly. And she has a very mechanically sound throw too. But again, Tyler, I'm never going to say that I'm going to be able to beat him on any given night, especially soft tip, because he's a good player.
Oh yeah, and I mean for each player, I mean it's what makes you comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
There are small things, like even me over the years, there's been small things that I've had to change to try and make it, a little better. My steel tip I've definitely had to change my throw on that one because I couldn't get darts to stick in it.
And that's what we talked about earlier. Is you had to change from the front grip that you put your finger kind of on the tip.
Yeah.
You had to kind of draw it back. And actually, I make the same mistake. I have a callus right here on my finger from all the times I've stabbed myself with that steel tip dart.
I don't think I'm quite that aggressive.
Well, I grip. That's probably my big problem is I grip the dart too hard. But the first match tonight is Tyler Gates versus Keegan Ives. Both these guys have unique circumstance of having family of high quality players in their family.
Yep.
They both aren't able to throw with proper mechanics. Talk about Keegan here real quick. What is his flaw to his throw?
Well, I think he has a throw where he kind of comes up from below, and he has a quick release as well.
Yep.
I think that's kind of a detriment as well. I think if he paused a little bit right at the top where he's bringing, I mean, it's fine to bring it up from the bottom,
right?
But if you pause just a little bit, I think that he's going to throw a lot more consistent and have a lot better luck.
And Tyler starts off with that big windup, right? But then he kind of brings it back in right before he releases.
Does, but it's inconsistent where he leaves it.
You have guys like Dave Cameron who does the turn with the elbow and throw, but his is so he'll
precise.
Pause real quick and then get it going.
But it's a quick release that I think gets him.
Right. And Keegan also struggles to follow through fully. You'll see him kind of stop right here instead of get all the way through that throw. So they're the first match. Who do you have in that first one?
I think dart-wise, Tyler's a better dart player. I think the outs are going to get him, so I'm going to pull for Keegan.
It's also his home.
Yeah.
He lives here.
He does.
He's also 1-0 at the Castle and the Siege.
Tyler's a good shot. I don't think it's going to be easy.
I don't think so either.
I think it's the outs. If Tyler can get past the outs, I think he'll take him, but we'll see how that falls.
We'll see. And you never know. Standing at that line versus standing at the board and doing the math is
different.
It's a different beast. Both these guys beat me every time. So whoever I say, it's not really going to matter at the end game. So I'm going to take Keegan because I have to see him every week.
Fair.
Tyler knows I got love for him, but I don't have to see him every week. So Keegan's my guy. Keegan's my guy. In case you can hear me. The second match is Chad Smock versus Dylan Cheshier. Or Chaser, sorry. Both these gentlemen also have darts in their family, but maybe there's a little bit more reason for their mechanics being a bit off. Do you know why that might be the case here for either player?
I think he's a good shot. Here recently he's been starting a new business, so he's been spending a lot of time doing that, so he hasn't been able to throw a lot.
Yep.
His throws it's not as bad as what I think I used to see it.
Yeah.
So I think he's definitely coming along, and I think Dylan's doing the same thing. He's got a very nice stroke right now, and I think his consistency is pretty good. So
I would agree with that.
I think that's going to be a very good match.
I think the second match is you're going to see former mechanically unsound throws that have started to find a mechanically sound form.
I agree.
My only issue, and Dylan's using my conversion tips, but my only issue with Dylan is going to be bounce outs. If he can kind of hold his mental game there when those bounce outs happen, I think he has a chance to get through that. Chad's a good player, though, and Chad's going to give him a run.
Oh, absolutely.
Always. Chad's also a former player on the Siege. Dylan has not played on the Siege yet. It might be a difference.
Nerves can definitely play into that.
Especially in a race to 3.
Yeah, you don't have much time to get comfortable.
No, you can't fall behind early or else it will become frantic early on.
Absolutely.
I will say Dylan has actually played here before, but right before we started calling it the Siege. He has played here once before. I think he actually won too.
Well, there you go. So either one could give us a show. So you got in that second match.
I'm going to say Chad.
Okay. Chad brought the food, so I'm going to say Chad. Notice how all of my answers have nothing to do with darts. I want everyone to know that. Jason, what do you got in both matches, bud?
I got Keegan winning the first one, 3-2.
Biased.
Yeah, well, I mean, you would hope so. And I got Dylan winning the second one. And quite frankly, before we got here tonight, or the guys got here tonight, I picked Chad. But after seeing how Dylan's done some work on his throw, I'm going to go with Dylan.
Well, there you go.
I think it's going to be a close one.
I would say that in warm-ups, I think we talked about this too, Dylan's probably got the best form.
He does.
I would agree with that.
So
I would agree with
Yeah.
that. All right, so then who wins the whole thing? Who walks out of here with this great trophy brought to you by the Forged Egg?
I think it's going to be Keegan.
All right. Jason?
ironically, I think it's going to be Dylan.
Did you whisper that
Yeah,
quiet enough so that Keegan didn't hear you?
It was about 6 months ago, Keegan was challenging Guy Perry to play on the Siege. So
Let me be the first to tell him
this wasn't an intelligence thing.
No. Well, my fear is if he wins tonight, he'll be like, Lee Jones, what are you doing next Tuesday?
Oh.
And Lee will say, I'm busy.
You don't want the backlash.
Exactly. But I think Dylan, mechanically wise, which is everything in a dart throw, in my opinion, Dylan looks the best tonight.
All right.
Doesn't mean he's the best starter.
I was about to say, I think I have a mechanically sound throw, and I definitely wouldn't pick me out of these 4 guys. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to say Keegan. And here's why. It has nothing to do with Dylan's mechanics, because I think he's going to give him a tough test. Keegan's so comfortable here. This is where he practices on a daily basis. And I've been very impressed with the way that, even with his follow-through and his mechanics, how well he tends to throw.
I've played against him several times, and I was real impressed with the way he threw. So
Yep. Well, guys, let us know in the chat who you think is going to become victorious tonight. We got over 100 people. Hit that share button and let us know. I will say this, and Ryan's going to point this out because he already has in the chat. Keegan, don't request to play Guy Perry at the Siege. Ever.
But Lee Jones is evidently wide open.
Just don't. Just don't do it. It's not fun. It makes for a very terrible evening, no matter who your partner or else opponent is. It's not a fun night, okay? Well, let's see if we're right.
I think I'm right.
I think I'm right. And
we picked the same person.
And Jason's the one who didn't pick his son. Well, let's
Again,
see.
he's biased.
Let's see who gets it done. The players have already diddled, so let's see which player will get the start. The guy that enters the arena first will be going first tonight. And while the players are walking in, I want to give a huge shout out to our sponsors for the stream tonight: Sideline Sports Pub and the Mad Hatter Bar and Grill, North Point Bank for their doubles cam. Sideline Sports Pub, North Point Bank for the doubles cam, Night Owl Saloon and Grill, Whiskey Bit Bar and Grill for the bullseye cam, Corbett Family Plumbing, whatever. And, of course, our interview cam sponsor, the Checkered Flag Tavern. Our trophies for the Siege come from the Forged Egg. I'm Sean Green, joined in the commentary booth by our guest host, Chuck Brown, and the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Jason Ives on the camera. So you're going to hear me talk a whole bunch of garbage about that tonight.
Yeah, folks, thanks for tuning in. We really do appreciate it. Give us a like, give us a share out there. Chuck, thanks so much for doing this tonight.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Now,
Like
contrary to
Tyler
belief.
Tyler got the start there.
Yeah, Tyler will be going first here between the two players. There is Keegan wearing his ref jersey and matching shorts, which you always appreciate. He's dressed like a 7th grade boy tonight. It just does not matter.
Yeah, well, and that would be Keegan for you. We're waiting for the other 2 guys to walk in. I'm pretty sure it's going to happen at some point in time soon.
Who cares?
Yeah.
There's Chad Smock. He looks a little bit different than his picture did on the flyer. That's because he used an old picture.
He's progressed.
He has progressed. He would like to point out that he is not bald anymore. And I'm going to say I beg to differ a little bit.
Well, he said he lost weight, which I don't understand that. If I owned a barbecue place, I think that
I would gain weight too. Maybe it's the sweating of that. But there's Dylan walking in. Dylan Chaser. It looks like it's Cheshire or Cheshire. It's Chaser.
That's why I just say Dylan.
There you go. And you see that throw there. Again, he has worked really hard on getting that elbow in. He throws right to his eye line. That double 19 was just to see if he could hit 38, I think.
Well,
it wasn't
40.
for anything else.
It was 40.
Yeah, total 40. As those guys will leave. And coming on in is going to be the Philly legend, Mr. Tim Neal. And we're going to hear him do a match call. It's going to be great to have the Philly legend doing the chalking.
Welcome to the Siege. Mechanically Unsound 2. First match, Keegan Ives versus Tyler. Tyler wins the piddle. Game on.
All right. He sounds so excited about being
He's
out
so
there.
excited.
Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Yeah,
Listen,
absolutely.
we've all heard his commentary. That's about normal.
Yeah, really.
Actually, I
talked
thought
to
it was a
him.
little better.
Yeah, I talked to him on the deck before we started. I'm like, man, you may say more tonight than you've ever said on the stream before.
Well, there you go. You see Tyler's start. He does kind of start with it way out to the right and kind of brings it in. He also throws about as far over on the left side of the Aki as he can. And look at this, the top of the board cam. 45 scored. We've actually had that camera for about 2.5 months, and Tim just never clicks on it.
Well,
Look at that.
Trying it on the spot.
Tyler getting settled here.
nice shot.
There's a big 140. That's how you get going.
That's a solid start right there.
That is a big start.
Tyler's from Beech Grove, Indiana. He's been playing darts for about 5 years. I feel like I met him then at the very beginning of him playing darts, because I remember playing in a trips tournament with him. He had to fill in for our third member. We don't want to talk about that, how that went, but we drove down 3 hours to southern Indiana, and we lasted longer in that tournament to maybe drive an extra half hour. But that's all right. He's throwing those Trinidad conversions, 19 grams, and he enjoys hanging out with his dogs and Xbox.
22.
Keegan is from Canby, Indiana, home of the castle. Obviously, this is his house.
Yeah, what a coincidence.
Yeah, it's a weird quidinky dink there. He's been playing for about 2.5 years, even though
Oh, wow.
he's been around darts for a long time.
Oh, there's a dreaded 3.
Hey, he has a 140. Who cares about the 3?
Yep.
He's throwing those Stephen Bunting's 24-gram steel, which actually every guest that has thrown those darts for the night tries to steal those darts.
Oh.
They're old school Stephen Bunting's, like his very first edition darts.
Amber Hardwing loves those darts.
Yes, she does. And he actually travels the country playing Pokemon.
Nice.
Yeah, so he does a couple of niche things here, not just darts.
Multi-talented.
And, of course, he is talented as our typical Siege referee.
Yeah, he does a great job being referee, too.
Do you think he does the Pokemon to get away from Jason?
Yes.
You know, interesting, like Keegan's done the Pokemon thing since he was about 5. And it's, I've tried to, be super dad with it and hang out with him, but it's all about numbers, right? It's numbers and orders. So it's real similar to what he does in darts is from a referee standpoint. So
He definitely is good at that.
well, people, you see cards of it and you look at the great cartoon figures, but it's about different numbers and different categories. So.
Nice trip 19 there.
Dave Collette letting us know, oh, look at the camera work there. Is that a professional there working the camera?
Yeah, see.
It's a man, a myth, and a legend.
Right?
I
all
got
in
to spend a
one.
little bit of time with Dave on Saturday. It was nice.
Tyler's getting that first start in the Trip 20 often.
He's shooting good right now, that's for sure.
100.
Gets a
Nice
nice ton to
done.
leave 83. Keegan back on 192.
190.
Yep. Now 189.
41.
I'm surprised he didn't switch to that 19
He is all over that Trip 20.
Yeah,
he's
he
just
is.
wiring it out.
They're both actually throwing pretty well. And Tyler, even when he hit his 3, was right on it.
66 left.
And, of course, utilizing Tim here. 16 will leave the bowl, ideally.
48
Right.
left.
So now you can just go right that wire again, leave tops or 16, or he can go 18 to leave 30, which is not ideal. That's a soft tip move.
Yeah,
Yep.
that is a definite soft tip move.
As he missed the board there, so
He missed the board. So
that's going to back it up.
There we go. Fix it.
Yep.
Get it right.
Keegan's.
Oh, I guess he had 58 left instead of what we thought he had left, because we let Jason do the math there.
I knew somehow or another it was going to be my fault. Keegan needs a big dart here.
It's right there.
That is right there. But Tyler on 58, 18 for tops. He had it right the whole time. We did not.
Yeah, that explains the 18.
Ooh, now double 19.
38 left.
We saw Dylan hit this earlier.
He did.
Oh, I like the look at it. He was aggressive.
Yeah.
Leaves 19. That actually is a bit of an opening here for Keegan. And guys, for those of you that are tuned in tonight, A to Z Darts is sponsoring a live stream giveaway tonight. Tonight's raffle winner will receive their choice of any Shot Zen darts found on AtoZDarts.com. You'll have your choice of many different models in the Zen series, the Roshi, Dojo, and Satori. The Zen models all feature classic ring grips, as we got double 8 left, and push points that will suit most players and throwing styles. Enjoy finding your inner Zen. And there's a bust.
Just outside.
Keegan on 86. Where's he going?
Should be going trip 18.
I don't know where he went there.
I think he
was
went
going
trip 20.
trip 18, but
And you see, he talked to himself. Oh, go through a great third dart.
Yeah, that's all right. Leaves
Talked himself
tops.
right into tops. And now Tyler on 19. This is a race to 3.
Oh, that's a bust.
He's too
Another bust.
good. So now tops here for Keegan. A little outside chance that he can take advantage of. Just a bit outside on that first start. Hits the I of Colonial there and the O of Colonial.
I think he almost took out a light.
I think that first one kind of got him a little.
And-
Tyler's got to get his first start together here.
Well, he hit that 3 earlier, and I think he's thinking it's a little easier than what it is.
Oh, boy. Keegan dropping that first start badly into the single 1. Oh, and leaves 37 after 2. Hit a 3.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3 action.
He was going for his double 18. That's his favorite out, no doubt.
Oh.
He busted, but that's all right.
That's probably not the worst move.
Nope. Seen a little bit
There
of
you go.
3 again.
That's much better.
shakiness here early on. There it is. Tyler
That's a
Gates
big dart.
That
wins
was a
the
big
leg
dart.
he should have. You just hit alt tab.
I did.
No, hit it. So go back, hit alt tab again, and then now just like hold it.
I got you.
There you go. Now not like that.
Yeah.
There you go. 1-0 scoreline here for Tyler.
45.
And 45 for Keegan. He needs to start finding that triple 20. It's right above or right below that wire.
He's definitely wiring it.
Tyler, you're seeing that first dart, if it's in, he's
Yeah,
able to follow it.
As long as he's consistent like he was that last round, he had a couple tons that last round, a couple big rounds.
Keegan trying to find the range there. I like the switch after dart
Yeah.
2.
Me too. He hit that drip 19 earlier.
So, again, this is a race to 3. They will play, the next leg will be cricket. It'll be the one leg of cricket in their best of 5. And
That's the first time I've seen Tyler switch down.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
haven't seen him switch down before.
He's been pretty solid on that 20, but he's finding that 1 an awful lot as well.
That's Keegan's problem right there. So he starts right there at the bottom, brings it up, but he doesn't pause when he's at the top point. He needs to pause a split second, and he wouldn't snatch at it so bad.
Does he normally throw that far to the left? Or is he just moving to fix it?
I will tell you, as much as this is his house and he's been practicing all week, he's pretty wound up. He's a little nervous tonight. I can tell by the way he's throwing. So
100.
Nice ton.
Tyler with a nice ton there, and that's going to put a little bit more pressure on Keegan if Tyler keeps hitting
That's
those.
a
But there's
good
a great
first.
first start. You can see him following it nicely there.
There you go.
100.
It's a nice steady
Nice
ton.
ton.
Yep.
Again, that top of the board cam is beautiful.
I tell you
Tyler's
what,
he's a solid shot. So I mean, once he finds that little groove, I think he's going to be just fine.
his problem is going to be consistency. When you pull your arm in like that, you just don't have the same release point every time. And,
Exactly.
And not having that can be an issue. I tell you what, I'm doing a terrible job shouting out people tonight. A to Z Darts is watching. Ryan George is watching. Thanks to everybody watching. We really appreciate it. And if you have happened to have sent stars, I'm not near as good as Tim is at it, so I apologize for thanking you. But I see Dennis send his usual 1,200 stars. Thanks, Dennis.
Chad
It's
Smock's in this
beautiful.
3,000 stars.
Thank you, Chad. Thanks, Art. And I apologize for not calling you. I'm.
Josh Morrison with 200 stars. Guys, we appreciate all the support. The big support for us are supporting these players. Hitting that share button for us is always fantastic. We can't tell you how much we appreciate that. Alyssa Stewart in there watching along with Tyler.
Keegan leaving a big fish.
He is.
Oh, does Keegan like to go fishing?
He does. I
No.
don't think he's ever hit it, but he loves to leave it.
There's always a first time.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if he can reel in the big fish. He doesn't need to shoot at it if he doesn't want to, but I swear if he hits those first 2 in the trip 20 and doesn't shoot at it, I'm very upset. He does not have a finish anymore, but he stayed there because,
Yeah.
make it look like you were shooting there.
I would.
Smart.
That's exactly what I'd have done.
That is a class move there.
It's almost his natural tendency to hit that 18. He's double 18 is his favorite double, too.
He's on 80 left, so he has some routes there, actually, he can take on 80.
He's going to go top stops and then blow you a kiss, Sean.
Come on, top stops.
You know it.
Now, is this going to be in the O or the I?
How about the 1?
Yeah, let's start there.
And then he stayed there.
19 for tops.
Ooh.
How about 57 for Madhouse?
Well, gave himself a double 1. I've seen him hit that before many a times against me.
I mean, it's right next to the 18.
Exactly.
Well, he's 6'4", so he can reach it.
Yeah.
He's not really 6'4".
Yeah, true story.
Oh,
My boy's 6'4". 15, 6'4".
Oh, that's right there on the
that looked
wire.
Right there.
Oh,
Third dart.
And he
Third
got
dart.
it on
Yeah.
dart 3. He threw
Nice
that dart
shot.
hard and got it right in there.
He was
Great
just
dart.
Waiting for me to do the camera is what it was.
That was
that's
nice
what
of
it
him.
was. That was what it was.
Appreciative for everyone tuning in with us. Guys, it's brand month over at A to Z Darts, and they are featuring shot darts all September long. Shot celebrated their 50th anniversary in 2020 with the factory in New Zealand, and they're known for tribal and indigenous barrel design. A to Z will have 2 back-to-back special sales of select shot products, and their dart of the month is featuring the Mardi Gras range for their 360-degree spin view. Receive a free gift with the purchase of any Americana dart range or Mega tactical case. Just click the Dart of the Month banner found on their homepage at atozdarts.com. And that is actually in our description. So if you want to go there, you're more than welcome to.
Am I hitting the right button there? Are you supposed to have those darts up at that point in time?
Yeah, you did
Okay.
great.
All right, well, shoot. Tim's in trouble.
You know if you weren't, because I would have said something to you.
Tim's in trouble, which means Keegan's in trouble.
You have a retirement plan?
Yeah.
Sean Rosner says, can we sub in a new camera guy?
Yeah.
I love it. Emily Porter giving us 50 stars, saying, let's go Keegan Ives, and another
Sean
50.
Rosner, one-on-one lifetime at the castle.
Oh, my goodness. Yeah, he had a good partner last time we played. Brian Henry in the chat here saying, hey, Sean, congrats to Chuck Brown on qualifying for the Elite Finale. Brian Henry is
Thank you.
the owner and operator of Motor City Darts up in Michigan. Been a big supporter of the CSE Challenger Series and TOC.
Nice.
So I'm actually excited to meet him next month. I believe he's going to be there.
Well, I will be there.
Keegan thinks he's found a home on the 18s, and he's just staying there no matter what.
Hey.
Well, he was behind, but
Yep.
Oh, there's a
Yeah.
big 4 mark from
It's a big
Tyler.
last.
Tyler's going to be more comfortable in cricket, I think.
he's going to be more comfortable, I think, on that 19 than the 18.
Keegan's going to go back to his number here. And gets 2 of them.
But I think soft tippers are a little more comfortable, definitely in cricket than they are in 01.
That's fair.
We
That's
get
fair.
we get a little hung up on numbers.
Well, it's interesting to see some of the soft tippers here will want to point when they come to play steel.
Steel's different.
Yeah, you don't always have to play that way.
No, you don't.
Steel's
Sometimes that just simple close is going to save you a lot of heartache.
Yeah, Keegan's kind of cold on the 18. Should switch away from that.
He did on the last start, but it did not help him at all.
No.
See if Tyler goes right at those 18s.
Yep, you did. I don't blame him. And I'd stay there if I were him.
He is.
Yeah, it's good.
Oh, that was right at it.
No, he got it. That one snuck into the
Yes,
bottom
it
corner
did.
pocket. So now Keegan's going to have to look at 17s.
Yep, fighting from behind.
We go to our bottom of the board cam. Man, that thing is beautiful.
Oh, nice
Gets
one.
4 of them.
That's a big
Nice
dart.
4 mark.
And Ed Baker saying Tyler's a banger in the 18s. So there you go.
Well, he proved that.
I
right?
stand corrected.
I'm just saying. Brian saying, yes, he will be there. So that's awesome. Doobie in there saying, looking good, fella. Send us 50 stars. Appreciate that, buddy.
Dude, did you get your problem fixed with the truck? Hope you did.
Yeah, let's have a conversation about that in the chat.
Multitasking over here.
I love it.
We'll see how that works out.
Come on, Keegan Andrew. Shoot better.
Do you think Keegan's paying attention to the fact that he's on a live stream right now?
I think right now he's starting to settle
There's
in
a
a little
17
bit.
for
That's
Tyler.
a big 17 for Tyler.
You guys just repeat each other. That's fantastic.
That's- yeah.
And we're right back at the points.
So back to my question.
No, I think he's starting to settle in a little bit now. I can see he's starting to take a little bit more time on his throws. He got hung up on those 18s for a minute, but looking at his face, he's not looking at the camera when he comes in. He did that time, though.
Yeah, but he is making a lot more like facial expressions and like waving his arm a little bit more than he typically does.
Oh,
Tyler
big
riding on the
16.
16s.
Tyler's warming up nice, too.
Yes,
to be
he
honest
is.
with you. Yeah.
Oh.
That's a little low, I think.
That's only 115. That was
boy,
close.
That was really close.
Come on, Keegan, you need a big round here. And that's not going to go where it started. Yeah, Keegan's starting to throw a consistent pattern of low, high, in the middle.
Well, as long as the middle one's a triple, that's all
Yeah.
good.
Well, I mean, not the way Tyler's throwing.
Yeah, Tyler's first start's killer
That
right now.
15's in there, and that's going to point.
315,
With a bull.
1 bull, 116.
Lonnie Turner in there saying, let's go, Tyler. Dave Collette saying, Jason Ives, Sean Green, and Mr. Brown. Good evening, gentlemen. Brown, DRT? Question mark.
I don't think I can tonight.
he is apparently unavailable this evening. Derek
We
Kitchen.
definitely have to do it again soon.
Derek Kitchen has sent 500 stars saying, is this the first match? It is, buddy. Match number 1, it is a race to 3, 1-1 score line here. The winner of this one will be moving on to the finals after our second match that features Chad Smock and Dylan Chaser. Hey, you got a 15. And a bowl.
And a bowl.
Look at that. Put on the Super Bullseye Cam,
Yeah.
brought to you by the Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill. Now Tyler just needs 2 bowls. And as
Just needs.
a mainly soft tip player,
Oh, there's one.
he's going to like the bowls here. Oh, and there is the conversion tips that are carbon. Never the best.
I've been there, done that one.
Yep.
I had to change my whole throw because of those.
Look at this from
There's
Keegan.
2.
2 bullseyes.
I'm not even going to worry about where that last start went.
Yeah.
We got 2 bowls there in the Whiskey Bent Bar and Grill Super Bullseye Cam. And there it is.
There's the
Tyler
game.
takes a 2-1 lead. Keegan has to win 2 on the spin or else we're already wrong.
A shot of 2-6 on that one.
And in fact, all 3 of us would be wrong if
We're up 2-1.
Yeah, we'll bring in another commentary crew after that.
yeah, let's see. We got
We have the
Blake
reserve.
Fry's in there. We got Emily. That's it.
I
so it's gonna
tried
be
to
them.
get Paul to come up.
Keegan's got the throw here. He's got that working for him. I'd like to see that first match go to that of the 5th game. That could be exciting.
Yeah,
Tyler shot a good game of cricket right there.
He
with
sure
2-6,
did.
So
yeah. 2-6 for steel tip cricket is almost like a 3-6 of soft tip cricket, not normal cricket. I don't know why I said that. Justin Gates saying, "Let's go, little bro." Jess Holiday, keep killing it, fellas. Appreciate that, buddy. Send us 200 stars.
nice.
Max
shot there.
into 600 stars.
Nice
My
time there for.
goodness.
Thank you,
Tyler.
Mac.
Chris Prohl goes, Chuck, bounce out Brown.
That's me.
Wow.
Yeah, you should know, buddy.
Wow. Oh, I love it.
Man, Keegan off to a rough start, but he's right there.
If you remember, that was my partner that night.
Yes. Yep, that was a rough one. You guys won that, didn't you?
No, we didn't.
Well, in my mind, you did.
Yeah, and
You were
our mine
winners in my
too.
heart.
Yeah.
And look at that, not moving. Keegan just knew that you were going to be on the top of the board, Cam, so he switched down.
Yeah, I was waiting.
And you know what? Honestly, that's not a bad move with 26 and 24 scored previously.
Yeah, he was close, but didn't hit it. That Tyler's first start, so
He's
winner tonight,
he's
to be
definitely
honest with you.
catching fire.
And he gets a
Ooh.
big ton in there. I'm telling you, when that first start finds the triple 20, he's following it nicely.
Yeah, he's definitely smoking this round.
And Keegan,
Yeah.
just struggling a little bit more than we typically would see out of him.
Well, he's getting frustrated, and Tyler's not giving him very much time to find it.
No, he's not. Again, a race to 3 goes quick.
Rocky E Street sending 500 stars. Thank you, Rocky.
Looking
Keegan,
forward to that.
Come on, son.
Caleb Rowland, King Cow in there saying, can't wait to see you guys. You didn't say that to me last week, buddy, when I saw you at the blind draw.
He was on the other side
It's
of
all
that
right, buddy. It's okay.
place.
Chris saying, we would have won if Chuck didn't blow a 32 out.
Yeah, that was it. Wasn't the 14 darts that fell.
Oh, my goodness. Here we go.
Ah,
Oh, that's a
tough,
rough
Ren.
one.
That's tough, Ren.
Still got 23 out of it. Got Michael Jordan on the board.
You could always have a show called Bounce Outs.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that'd be
yeah.
fun.
The highlight reel, that'd be an entertaining thing.
Right.
We might get like tens of viewers for that one.
41.
Awfully optimistic.
Guys, we can't tell you how much we appreciate your support. Just by leaving a comment in our chat, you're automatically entered into tonight's giveaway. A to Z Darts is sponsoring a live stream giveaway tonight. Tonight's raffle winner will receive their choice of any shot Zen darts found at AtoZDarts.com. You'll have your choice of many different models in the Zen series like Roshi, Dojo, and Satori. The Zen models all feature classic ring grips and push points that will suit most players and throw styles. Enjoy finding your inner Zen.
Tell you what, I looked at those darts earlier on. The Dojo dart is pretty badass.
Yeah, is it?
Yeah, it really is.
I didn't know we were cussing on the stream tonight.
Well, sorry.
Well, I mean,
It's your stream. You're allowed to do that.
No, it's our stream.
I mean, that
Well,
could
but
be
still.
looked at as a different word.
That's true. It's a donkey.
Yeah, it's a pretty bad donkey.
Y'all, as Keegan gets 60 on the board. Tyler sitting on 37 for the match. 5 will leave 32.
Ooh.
To take down the man, the myth, the legend, Junior. And move on to the finals. Tyler Gates.
5 score.
He's going to be back, though.
Yes, he will.
Keegan on 210 can put some pressure on. That's about it.
Yeah.
How much pressure will he put on? Got 40, leaves the big fish if he gets a chance to return. It's a smart switch by Keegan.
It's pretty good camera work, too, to be honest with you.
32 here. I agree with that.
I was
Oh.
impressed.
That's a good mark on that first one. The second one bounced out off of it.
Oh,
Got
there
it on
it is.
dart 3
There
as
it is.
Tyler Gates wins match number 1, taking out Keegan. 3-1 scoreline. Keegan now 1-1 on the siege. And I know he's going to be disappointed in that. He shouldn't be.
He shouldn't.
Tyler earned
Tyler
that
was
one.
on it. Yeah. He was shooting really well.
Well, our second match is going to feature Chad Smock taking on
Dylan
Dylan Chaser. Or however you want to pronounce his last name if you're Jason, I guess.
I just say Dylan.
I always get it wrong. So
Bob Dylan Chaser.
It's
It
so
will be
much
up
easier
next.
just to go Dylan. There's
Yeah.
only
Oh,
one here.
nope, you did Cheshire there. That's
Yeah.
the spelling of it as if you were nope. H-I-E-R.
Oh, okay. My bad.
There you go. Chaser. See? And it will be 0-0 when those guys come back. But guys, stay with us. We'll be right back here on the show after a quick word from our sponsor. Do not go anywhere.
I'll get it.
Where's
It's right to the right of the intro. There you go.
My bad.
Turn us off. And then main. Cool. All right, guys, here we are. I'm back for match number 2. Chad Smock taking on Dylan Chaser. As you see Chad throwing there. Chad actually did a lot of work with Randy Fern, a.k.a. ESPN athlete Randy Fern, who was on that bull shooter.
And Chad's
Invitational.
throw has changed drastically from the last time he was here.
I've thrown against a lot of people that were on that bullshooter thing.
And look at that. Alicia Wills in there saying, go Dylan with 500 stars. Sean Housen has 50 stars. Appreciate that.
Thank you, guys. All you guys that send stars, we really do appreciate it. Thank you.
Oh, it's amazing. Art Busher saying congrats to TOC, Chuck Brown.
Well, thank you, sir.
I agree with that. I'm excited to see how you do in that.
Means a lot coming from him. I like him.
Well, thanks. I said that too, but nothing like that from me. That's fine.
Well, you know, you were
Remember,
a little
I
too
have to
close me.
commentate on their matches there.
Yeah.
You better be nicer.
Big last by Dylan there.
I'm
Dylan was-
pretty sure they would frown on you talking bad about people in the finals.
Nah. No, not at all. In fact, they probably support it.
Kirby will be coming over to talk to you about it.
You mean talk at me, right?
Yeah, because he'll be playing.
85 scored. It won't be about darts when he plays too.
Right?
All right, Dylan sitting on 393 early on here, and let's look at both these guys. Dylan is from Greenfield, Indiana. He's been playing darts for about 5 years. He throws the Phil Taylor Power 80 18-gram conversions, and if he's not throwing those, he's throwing the Danny Lobbies by target. I think he has the conversion tips in, but I'm not positive. Chad Smock throwing those Randy Magneto Gears 21-gram steel tip darts, and like I said, Randy worked with him on his throw, like literally, like hands-on worked with him,
Wow.
which is pretty cool.
Yeah, you can't beat that.
Well,
No.
we've interviewed Randy before. He's a great guy.
He sure is.
You know who worked with me on mine?
Who?
Kirby.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, Kirby's a good one, too.
He's excellent at it.
Except he annoys me because he makes darts look so easy.
He does. Yeah.
Dylan actually was the Ball State basketball manager. So
Really?
he would like travel the country with him,
Wow.
which is kind of cool.
That is pretty cool.
Did you know that, Jason?
Not until he told me. No, about a week ago. But no, that is really cool. Got to travel the whole country with him.
That's amazing. I wonder
Both
if he
these-
got frequent flyer miles.
I don't know.
We mentioned it. You guys mentioned it in the intro. Both these guys have changed their throws drastically over the last year.
We've seen a couple of great switches from Dylan early on
Yeah.
in this. Chad, though,
Chad's that last dart's saving Chad right now. He still has a tendency to float the dart a little bit, and he does a strange thing when it lands. It always seems to be pointing down, but
I love. Oh,
Ooh,
not that.
yeah.
He kicks the dart away. That's not best. I love how patient he's being at the line.
He is. He's not throwing it real fast.
And it
But I
might-
tell you, Dylan's he's got a really smooth throw right now.
Mhm.
And it looks amazing.
Well,
and he catches that last dart again.
From the shoulders down, he doesn't move. I mean, it's one of the first things the guys, when they start to get good, that's the first thing they start doing. Just don't move from the shoulders down.
I'm still working on that.
Well, even you see Chad lifts his back shoulder a little bit sometimes when he throws.
45.
Yeah, you can see that. Chad's from Franklin, Indiana, home of the Franklin hot dogs. Or is that Frankfurt?
I think it's Frankfurt.
That's Frankfurt.
Frankfurt hot dogs?
Yeah.
That's the actual
That's
like
up by
mascot name, school
yeah,
mascot name.
That's at Lafayette.
Is it?
Yep.
I thought it was Southern Indiana.
Either way.
He's been playing for 6 years competitively. He's the owner of Hickory Hills Barbecue. This is actually his third visit to the castle, to the siege. I do not know his record. Jason, you're the
He is
historian of the siege.
1-1.
There you go. Hickory Hills Barbecue. We had that tonight for dinner.
It was amazing.
My goodness.
Those burnt ends are something else.
Oh, man.
I tell you what, you can only eat so many because they're so good.
And what about that smoked mac and cheese?
Yeah.
I could eat that every day on the hour.
Cajun coleslaw ain't not bad either.
I love that stuff.
All right, Dylan on 1-2-1.
I'd take that as a challenge, though, by the way. I can eat more than I need to.
Trip 17 would leave the bullseye. Ideally. Does not get it. Leaves 99. Not an ideal situation anymore. He would have loved to have saved that with third dart again.
Yeah.
But Chad's sitting on 85 here. He's got some options on what he has to do.
I mean, 92 is not a bad one.
No, not at all.
Trip 15 first.
Yeah, I would.
Maybe a bullseye. He went to 15, 7. He should be going 18s here.
No, 20 for top or 20 for bowl.
20 for bull. Yeah, I still like the 18s over there.
Well, you'll still be wrong. 20 for bowl is the right shot here. And Tim right now is hoping that he does shoot 20 for bowl. He did attempt it. That's all right. Gets a little upset at himself about it. You can tell.
I would have probably shot the 16. And then been like, why don't I have an out?
You guys are killing me. Leaves 48, though. Not bad.
We're just trying to get you into practice.
And 72 now. He can go double-double on the 18s if he wants to. Or, as I would say, tops.
Little
I
too
wouldn't even
right.
say anything.
He can also go trip 19 or trip
Ooh.
16. That would have been that's a typical move to leave 24. Doesn't get that one done either. Leaves himself 64. Trip 16 should be the move here.
Require 64.
Waiting for Tim's call. Smart move.
Yep. Both these guys are utilizing Tim a
Just
little bit more
low
tonight.
Yeah, 53 is going to hurt, though.
Just a little low on that last one.
All right, both these guys with 2 dart combinations. Chad gets the first look at it.
Shooting that 16-8 wire.
How about a 7?
Yeah, that's not ideal.
9 will leave 32.
You still got the darts. It's just
You're
Little-
seeing
a little harder.
Yeah, you're seeing a little bit of a get to the out frustration here from Chad.
Yeah, it's a 9 for 32.
All right, 32, double 16 for the first leg.
Is he pausing too much, do you think?
I think he's thinking too much.
Yeah.
As the head drops a little
Yeah.
bit there.
Can
It's
almost
okay.
see that one just going low.
So it's okay to throw a little slower, but you're kind of throwing yourself out of that rhythm.
All right, 53 left here for Dylan. And the camera work there, sorry about the shoddy camera work there from
Yeah, well, my bad. People tapping me on the shoulder.
I don't even know what he's doing.
Yeah.
But guys, we are joined by first round winner, Tyler Gates. Tyler, man, that first start was hitting pretty well for you.
Absolutely. I just try to stay calm and just keep them throwing. So happy I got out the first round at least.
There you go. These 2 guys are playing here. Have you played both of them?
Kind of a little bit. I mean, played Dylan, a couple tournaments. I played Chad not too long ago, but never played Keegan before. A little home advantage. I, just tried to step my game up, hopefully throw a little bit better. So at least I got the win. So
There you go. Against someone who was undefeated on the Siege.
absolutely, yep.
Dylan unable to take advantage of Chad's misses here, and this actually is a little bit reminiscent of your first
Yeah,
game.
Yep.
Getting that first leg on the board, did that kind of relax you a little bit?
there it is.
Yeah, I mean, by the time I took it out, I felt a little bit more relaxed. But cricket game I think helped me a lot. I'm a cricket
Shot good
player.
on the cricket.
I'm a little bit more of a cricket player. You can kind of tell. So by the time I took that out, I felt a little bit better. And getting a couple high scores, by the time I got down, I'm like, just get it out of there. I don't want to go to another game. Just get it out of there so I can get out of here. So
Absolutely. How do you think the game changes if Keegan takes out that first leg on you?
it kind of changes a lot. I think it changes a lot.
Yeah, puts a
So,
little bit more pressure
oh
on you
yeah,
moving
absolutely,
forward.
absolutely. So get that first game out, kind of settled me down a little bit. I can tell, but like I said, the cricket game helped me out quite a bit. So just to get that cricket game, and I was kind of nervous to hit that trip 18 on that,
Yeah.
kind of like on that drive by. I'm like, oh, so got that last 18 to get it out of there, and then just kind of work down the board. So that definitely helped out.
Well, I will say this publicly for the first time. Your cricket strategy actually made me throw the wrong shot last time we played together or
Really?
against each other.
Yeah.
I had 17s wide open. I went after bowls.
Oh, I remember
Remember
that.
that?
Yep, I remember that.
It's the most it's the angriest I've ever been at myself playing darts because I know I'm not
I
great,
got that one.
I've definitely
but
done
I'm
that
definitely
before.
smart.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely, absolutely.
And for that to happen, I'm just saying. All right, guys, give some questions here to Tyler. He's getting ready to play in the finals here. Who would you rather face, Chad or Dylan? By the way, they're not going to hear this until like way after, so you can be honest.
Kind of not really. It don't really matter to me.
All
I'm
right.
hoping to just go out there, throw my darts. Stay consistent as much as I can, and hopefully come out with the win. So
What's the biggest difference? You've watched the Siege before, but this is your first
A little
time
big
here.
ton there by Chad.
What's the biggest difference from what you thought was happening as opposed to what really happened?
I'd say kind of just coming in here and being a little bit more nervy, So,
yep.
like I said, everybody asked me, "You gonna be nervous?" Nah, I'll be all right. I'll be all right. I ain't gonna worry about it. But by the time you step in there, you kind of start to feel it a little bit more.
Yep.
But like I said, you get a game in, start to kind of settle down a little bit. So that that kind of helped out a lot.
Well,
but
you shot great tonight, and your
Yeah.
first
Appreciate
start,
it.
Your first start was fantastic,
appreciate
and
it.
you didn't get down on yourself when you hit that 3.
Yeah.
You really kept up, which is
Yeah.
it's good to see. I think right after that you had a big round.
Yeah.
So that's
Yeah, I've been
really
trying to work
crucial
on
to
that,
see.
not trying to be so hard on myself,
Yep.
After, a round, let it go, come back
Yep.
next round, just,
Yeah.
trying to do something with it.
well, you're
so
not jumping around when you hit a ton 40.
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
You're staying calm.
Right,
so
right.
The same thing should happen
Good
when you
thing
hit
though,
a
Yeah.
because you followed that with a 26, a
Yeah.
3, and then a ton.
yeah, no shit. Yep.
Well, we got a lot of Greenfield here in this chat. They're going to be rooting for their hometown kid, Dylan.
Absolutely.
He's down 1-0 here. You had the advantage of winning that first leg and settling
Good
in.
move there.
You see Chad has a ton there on the board, Do you think Dylan's probably trying to force a little bit more right now? It's a race to 3. It's a quick one.
Definitely kind of seeing him a little bit. Scoring's kind of a little bit lower as I can see, but in practice he looked very solid. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So scoring looks a little bit down, but like I said, you get a game in there, you kind of build a little confidence. So I'm hoping he gets one in and gets a little confidence up. So
he's got a really good looking throw.
like I said, I feel like his throw has changed up a little bit ever since I've kind of seen him here recently. It seems like it's not as far out.
There used to be a lot more wrist action.
Yeah,
than what there is right now. So. I wonder if Hannah's throw was changed the same way too, because they used to throw identical. It was very cute.
Yeah.
It was very cute, is that you said?
It was very cute.
I love that. Janice sent us 100 stars. She told Tim that she would, even though Tim can't read a single thing as he's doing the chalking.
And thanks for those of you sharing stars. Thank you so much.
Well, look at this. Chad against the throws down to the finish first, sitting at 1-2-6. Dylan is doing what a lot of players do here at the Castle. They start kind of forcing it a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
And it's easy to do. It really is. And you can see it kind of causes you to struggle a little bit more than you'd really like to.
Yeah.
Going into the finals, you're just going to stay nice and loose and just try to get that first leg on the board, right?
Yeah, that's about all I can really do is just, hopefully just stay consistent like I was and, just like it is. I feel like I score all right.
Right.
Once it comes down to it, you just got to take it out. So that's my big thing is just getting down and getting it out of there. So
Absolutely.
I'm going to end with a final question for you, and it may or may not put pressure on something that shouldn't. Do you think the diddle was important here in a race to 3?
I feel like it was in a way. I was happy to, at least get the diddle, and I feel like coming out first, kind of gave me, a little edge to it.
Yep.
Obviously he still got darts right behind me. 501's a, little bit bigger leg. So I don't know. I was happy to win the diddle and to go first. Kind of seemed like it gave me a little advantage, but so.
So, do you think that winning the diddle is going to be important here in the finals?
Absolutely. I think it is. I think it is. I like to go first. I like to, hopefully start out with something big.
Right.
But yeah, I like to at least win the diddle and at least get me the first shot at it.
Well, Dylan's going to put a little pressure here on Chad, and I'm going to let you head on out so you can start warming up and do your thing, bud. But good luck in the finals and great first round match.
Thank you, guys.
Great round.
Thank you. I
by
appreciate
Dylan
it.
Cheshier.
That was
Chaser.
Tyler Gates there. And
That was a big
Dylan
round.
Does put a little bit of pressure on.
Yeah, that was a big
A lot
round.
of pressure.
Chad 64, and Dylan really needs this leg. But man, what a time for a 112.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, that was a
Had to
great
have
dart.
it.
And he threw the right dart too, which is even more impressive.
21
That
scored
21's
there.
gonna
43 is going to hurt him. Looking for 3 or an 11.
No, just throw at the bottom of the board. Leave a finish.
Yeah, that's fair.
Or go the 11 route to leave 32. Doesn't that look like it's hanging over the 32 a little
Yeah,
bit?
it does. His darts hang down a little bit.
Yeah, and it dragged it low.
Yeah.
Left 18. And
You're
yes,
right at
I do
it.
know that math really quickly because I hit double 7 a lot.
Right.
There's nothing wrong with a double 7 when you need a 14 with one dart.
I got faith in him shooting a trip 18 here.
Leave 68. Going to stay there.
Oh,
And not going to be happy about that. Would
Yeah.
have liked a shot at the bowl at least.
absolutely.
Now he can do a different route and go 20s. He does.
And he hits a
You hit the
1.
one.
So Chad on double 9 here. Do you split it? Do you go right at it?
I split it with 3 darts.
Well, but your
Look at this.
opponent's right there. He's thinking, this may be an issue. I think he thinks a little bit too much. I saw him only take a big breath. Where
Yeah,
I think
he
he
was
just
like,
said,
"Man,
"Ah,
I'll
screw
just
it."
throw it.
And he hits it.
there we go.
He made the right choice
Yeah.
at the end of the day.
Yeah, like I told him, sit there and think about it a little bit more.
Perfect.
I'm pretty sure that's what I heard you say.
Oh, that's wonderful, guys. It is 2-0 right now, Chad Smock. So both of us about to be way wrong on our predictions.
That's why nobody listens to us.
You shouldn't, ever. As we go to cricket, our one leg of cricket, do you think this turns it around a little bit for Dylan?
Well, I mean,
And Dylan's been shooting good darts.
yeah.
But
I mean,
Chad's
it's
just a
cricket
bit,
right now, though. I mean,
yeah.
you get a little bit more confidence in cricket because you're not having to shoot that trip 20.
That's fair. Well, he's closed him right now. Point him? Yeah. Don't hit the 5, though.
That's all right. He got the close. That's the most important thing. Now, if you're Chad, it's steel tip, follow.
You close it first.
Yep.
Yeah, I
But
would.
he's looking down. And now he's got in
think
the
it's a
back of his
mistake.
mind that he has to throw up at the 20 at some point. And he gets
Yeah.
it done.
It's risky, though, because what do you do if you hit the 1?
Yep.
Well,
then you
you
just left
watch
it open.
Dylan point.
Well,
Alright,
do
Dylan,
you
so what
point or do you open another wedge?
I think you got to I
Throw
think
at
you got a
least one
point,
there. Yeah. Which I probably would too.
Yeah, Dylan only a 2 mark there. Jacob Davidson sent us 100 stars. Thank you, brother.
Jacob.
Chris Prohl saying he chucked it to the floor.
Here we go.
My goodness. I'm sorry. I hate to call out all these zingers. They're
It's
pretty
all
good
right.
ones, actually.
He'll start telling you about me freezing him on a 6-start here in a little bit.
Oh, tell him to suck it up. Buttercup.
Twice in the same night.
Yeah.
All right, well, that's bad. No, I'm kidding.
It was bad.
Dylan closing them out at the first start. He's up at 18s. He likes the 18s.
And he gets
Oh,
4 of them to
that was
follow.
a
Big
huge
5 mark.
Huge shot.
First one to put some points on the board.
Yeah, drew some blood here. And now Chad's going to look down at the 17s and block himself completely on the rest of the 17s. Going to scoot over. He fine. That's a good marker.
Still in there.
Yeah,
Ooh,
just throws the
not bad.
last one. Got a little unlucky there. Now, what do you do if you're Dylan? Try to steal the 17s?
Yeah.
You got to go down at this point.
Yeah,
Nah,
because
he's gonna stay.
you just need 3
Yeah.
Three
Two
singles.
Oh, boy.
And now it's switching point.
Yeah, I'd switch.
He said, no thank you, sirs.
Yeah. I definitely wouldn't hit a 2.
Well, I probably would if I were trying to close.
Well, guys, the king
Well,
of Greenfield has spoken. Dylan wins 3 on the spin. Book it.
All right.
All right, who's going to put $5 on that bad boy?
I don't have $5. I'm on a budget.
As Chad gets 51 points on the board on the
Good hit.
17s. And now Dylan going to have to go back to the 18s, but Dylan does have the high ground here.
He does.
What was that at, Dylan?
It was
The
at 15.
15s. Trying to open up another wedge. I think he might be
That was
overthinking
a soft.
a little
That
bit.
was a soft tip move.
Well, and you see the same thing with Dylan that we saw with Keegan, too. He gets down on himself a little bit.
You gonna fight to get that 18, or you gonna move somewhere?
He's going to stay on the 18s.
Seems like every dart Chad throws blocks his
It's
next dart.
it's
you know?
blocked really
Uh,
bad right now. I might have went somewhere else.
You gotta pat him on the back for fighting through it.
Hey, it's
Yeah.
working. He's
Yeah.
just moving along that line. But Dylan a chance
Come on, Dill.
to get back that point lead. Going to need another one.
Yeah,
Gets
that's
2
a
of
good
them.
one.
That'll
Yeah,
work.
That'll work.
Oh, he's going to go down for a
I-
hero shot. I don't like
Yeah,
that.
I wouldn't have done that.
But
He
It's a
does have a
single.
mark on the 15, but
Well, you know, Chad's gonna stick down on the 17s here. Let's see how many he can hit.
this is, of course, the bottom of the board cam.
Oh, he
And he
for the
went
air.
up to the
Oh.
18 and hits a single. Man, isn't that fun to have to think if he actually hit it or not? Oh,
Yeah.
there's a little suspense into it.
Yeah.
It's magical. Dylan going to try and get rid of the 17.
We were-
Uh-oh.
we were getting a little too loud.
Oh, he hits a trip 15, though. That'll
Yeah.
work.
Do you think he was shooting at that?
No, not at all.
It's all right.
There is 0 chance in heck that he was shooting at that, but it worked. And Chad's going to make him pay
Yeah. Oh,
with 2
just two.
singles.
Hey, David, it's not that I leave my partners in bad spots. I just challenge them. Did you see what he said?
There you go. Eric
Yeah.
Ramsey says, I'm in. Caleb Loser. Gotta send 500 stars. I appreciate that one.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
Look at Eric Ramsey. This is why we like him. And there's the close.
There's
the
the
little trip for
17.
Sing.
Yeah.
Gotta love the trip for
Oh,
Sing.
yeah, always.
Chad gonna look over the 16s. It's a smart move here. He does have the point lead, but opening up that wedge, I think it was really a big deal.
Yeah, 'cause- yeah.
Would have liked to have closed it, of course.
And now it makes Dylan think maybe a little bit about going 16s. He gets the point lead back first, though. That's smart. Now he's looking 16s. Now he's going to go back to the 18s.
I would have. Yeah.
There you go.
Yep.
That's-
Smart darts.
That's better than what he did previously. And he's not trying to shoot that hero shot.
Dylan in the driver's seat early on here in this cricket leg. I guess later on in this cricket leg, if I'm being honest with you.
Still a good game though.
Nice little deep breath there from Chad, and hits a triple right afterwards. That
Yeah.
tells you guys, take a little pause.
Yeah. He's going to take that point lead back.
Puts a little pressure on too.
Switching back and forth. There you go.
Now Caleb's backing down from his book it.
Oh, look at
big
that
shot.
5 mark, ladies and gentlemen.
Big shot.
That's a big dart.
I will be your hero, baby. He pulls it
All right.
off.
Let's not have that anymore.
Like we say, shoot the hero dart every time you can.
I am the songbird of my generation, so I don't know what to tell you.
Dan Taylor watching today. Had a quick chat with Dan earlier on today.
The dagger.
Yeah, glad to hear his shoulder's starting to feel a little bit better.
Good. I hope he's been playing a lot more. I know he's been trying to. Guys, again, we appreciate all the support tuning in with us for these players. It is really awesome to see us. Chad closes the 18s with a trip or with a double.
He knew I had the bullseye cam.
Oh, boy. I can't believe he went out the double 18 and hit it.
Yeah.
I was a little surprised. But I mean, he's got a 2-leg lead, so.
Oh, look.
Dylan, don't point there.
Yeah, can't do that.
Abort that mission. And, he almost found one.
Did he actually try and point there? Or?
I don't think so. I think you let it go a little bit early, maybe.
We hope.
There's one.
Well, that's not in there very good, though. You heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where you might move to the 15s. Or
Just-
just go right at him
yeah.
again.
You do you.
There's 2 of them in there.
You
That
do you.
hanging on by a
And
thread.
he-
Oh, look at that.
What a dart.
Look at that.
And now
Huge
he
shot.
switches this whole thing. He has control.
Wow.
I was just admiring the camera work.
It is a 3-2 score line here. Or it's 3-3 now.
Wow, that was a huge shot.
And now Chad's going to get a look at it
Yeah, he's going to get
for
it.
the
He's
match.
got winning darts.
He
Lord
needs
knows
to.
what can happen.
Oh, he's not going to get it done now. Takes a deep breath. He's
Yeah.
usually hitting after he does that. Just kidding. If that's right on the wire, you can see that dart right there. But Dylan coming back needs 3 to stay in this match. That's a
Difficult part.
He's just struggling to find that bullseye.
yeah. It's always tough when you're off left and right. It's even more tough when you're off left and right and can't get the weight of the dart
Yep.
right.
Right.
He needs 3.
Yeah, it's still 3-3 score line. First of 3 bowls will win this.
Ooh, that's
And
a
that's-
blocker.
That's a bit of a blocker there. He's going to scoot over. And he hits
Ooh.
one, almost 2.
2-1. Or 2-3.
Yep, and he takes the lead here. Dylan. See if his hey dudes can calm him down a little bit.
I think if he hits 1, it'll be all right. If he
I do
just,
too.
Yeah, he just gets going.
How about
look
2
at
of them?
that. And it's
Oh.
in that. That's in that solid too. No worries about that falling out.
And
Oh, and he
gets
got
it.
There it is.
Nice shot.
Big shot, young
That's
man.
a huge 3 mark at the right
Yeah,
time. And
absolutely.
Dylan stays in this match. 2-1 score line. Holds
Big
the
shot.
throw.
That was a massive shot.
Or no, broke the throw there. So he will actually go first in this 4th leg.
Yeah, look at the smile on that kid's face now.
Oh, he deserves it.
Yeah.
Don't call it a comeback. Hit that like button. Hit that share button, guys. Leave a comment in our chat. Who do you have in this one? Who do you have in our finals taking on Tyler Gates and the winner of this one? A to Z Darts is sponsoring a live stream giveaway tonight. Tonight's raffle winner will receive their choice of any shot Zen darts found at A2ZDarts.com.
Yeah, he followed that up with a 21.
You'll have your choice of many different models in the Zen series like Roshi, Dojo, and Satori. The Zen models all feature classic green grips and push points that will suit most players and throwing styles. Enjoy finding your inner Zen. To enter tonight's giveaway, all you have to do is leave a comment in our chat, hit that like button, you're automatically entered. So it's that easy, guys. Just get it done.
All that easy.
Where are you guys tuning in from? Let us know in the chat.
Oops.
Chris White, is the Bee Gees playing because he's still staying alive? Man, that's something I would say. And I'm going to steal it forever. Let me write that down. Hold on. Chris, I'm not saying that one, but that's hilarious. Dan Taylor saying, I'm taking Dylan. Ooh. Alyssa, nice dill.
22.
Detroit's in the house. Absolutely. Dagger Dan Taylor. Michael Ewing says, a comment. Well, I
There you go.
appreciate that. You are automatically entered with that comment. It's that easy.
Feel free to like and share.
This is for a set of darts, guys. This is a
Right?
pretty big giveaway
It's big
tonight.
stuff.
Hey, wait, I forgot to comment.
Yeah, you should. You might win it.
You haven't met my luck, have you?
Well, if it's anything like my luck, it's nice to meet you.
It'd be just like that double one.
Look at
Oh, look at that.
How about a double one followed by 2 trip 20s? That's how you leave or hit a 122.
Well, I'd hit the double one, but the other ones would have bounced out.
Unless you're sending 500 stars. Thank you, Miss Wills.
Alicia
Taylor in the
Wills,
house.
love that. Thank you
Oh.
so much.
Ashley Elizabeth sending 500 stars. Thank you, young lady.
Barb saying dilly dilly. Going for Dylan Cheshier or Chaser. Why do I keep saying that? It's because it's all Jason's fault.
Yeah, somehow or another, I'm going to be blamed for that one. Good darts.
Yeah,
Seen him focus right in on that third one.
he's
Seen it?
definitely
Yep.
shooting here.
Michael says, do they come with someone to throw them to with those shot darts? Nope, you'll have to do them yourself.
Tell you, if you get a chance to get those, get the dojos. They're a nice set.
Well, there you go. You heard it here first. Ashley Elizabeth sending 500 stars. Appreciate that. Matt Welch watching from Cozad, Nebraska. That's awesome. Got Nebraska here in the chat.
Just in
Westland,
case, couple
Michigan.
hundred stars.
From Michael Boone. Gulf Shores, Alabama on vacation for Justin Gates.
Nice.
He'll be rooting on his brother here shortly in the finals.
Willie, though?
I think so.
Brandon Neal from Omaha. Thank you, sir.
Omaha, Nebraska. First-time caller, long-time listener. What's up, Brandon Neal? One of the best-dressed guys in darts.
Dan, a lot of people are saying they're ready to get on the
I can
stream,
see
but
that.
we've asked them on the stream before, and they don't show up.
I show up every time.
I know. We're going to get Dan Taylor on the stream pretty soon here.
There you go. I
If
love
you'd
it.
quit taking vacations in Florida, they would have gotten on a little bit sooner.
Maybe we should travel.
Maybe not.
I have
Gonna
to do
need
that
more-
so much anyway.
You're going to need more stars for that one.
Look at this. Colin Rath in our chat.
Yeah.
Philly. From Philly.
He's probably tuning in to listen to Tim.
He
Call the
was.
scores.
Well,
He's
Colin-
probably disappointed.
Colin's actually my co-commentator this weekend in Canada.
Yeah, let's not sleep
Ah.
on Chad right here. He's got 84 with 3 darts. This is for the match.
Now he's got 68 with 2 darts.
68 with 2 darts.
18 for the bull, but he does not have to shoot that route. With Dylan back on
See that
273.
little wire between the trip 8 and the trip 16? Shoot at that wire.
He
That's it.
tried.
Yeah, he did.
He should have at least another
Yeah, he needs
2
to.
darts at it.
Yeah, he needs to. He needs to gather himself there
Yeah.
because he's still got 6-9 darts to go at it, and he's going to put himself in a difficult spot like
Right.
he did.
Did you say he still has 69 darts?
609 darts.
Speaking of 69,
That's
Evan
a
Apollo
first.
sending 69 stars.
Yeah, there we go.
I love
Big
it.
first by Dill. 95
Yeah.
scored.
That was a good score.
178 left.
I wish I'd seen him drop down to that 19 a little bit earlier.
All right, let's see if he hits his first dart. 15 tops. There's a 15. Let's go to tops.
Tops for the match. I like that how he's like talking to himself as he changes cameras. Maybe gets it on dart 3, and it
Yeah.
looked like he missed it. But Chad Smock takes out Dylan Cheshier 3-1.
Nice shooting.
That's not bad at all.
So our finals features both guys that we did not mention as winning this whole thing tonight.
yeah, we did well on that one, didn't we?
We were so good.
I kind of felt pressured into mine.
Chad Smock will be taking on Tyler Gates. So you got the 2 guys on the left there will be doing battle in the finals. Of course, our guest host tonight, Mr. Chuck Brown. Buddy, it has been an absolute pleasure to have you on board with us.
Having a great time.
Upcoming events. Tonight was, of course, the Siege Mechanically Unsound 2. Or it is Mechanically Unsound 2. September 17th, a week from Saturday, Mayhem is coming to the castle.
Yeah, let's talk about Midwest Mayhem.
Let's
'cause
do it.
That is going to be quite the event. We've got 4 teams coming from 3 different states. We've got a team from Kentucky, a team from Indiana, a team from Ohio, and then we got a 4th team, which is made up of 1 person from each state.
Yeah, and I think
Nice.
Yep.
the better half of one of our players tonight is playing in that.
Oh, really?
Miss Hannah Miller.
Oh, that's fair. You're absolutely right. She is.
Surprised I didn't know you didn't know that.
I was like, Max playing? I didn't know that was going on.
All right, guys, let's talk about this real quick. Who do we have in the finals? Do we have Chad or do we have Tyler? Chuck?
Well, I'm doing so good right now
Oh,
at checking the
well.
Sorry, guys. That was just too easy.
That's too late now. You
Yeah.
might as well just leave it there.
Yeah. There was the moment.
By the way, that's the second time he's done that.
That's nice of him. That's nice
Yeah.
of him.
All right,
Yeah.
6 darts
I
in the
just
middle.
like Sean's move, like, whoa, hey.
Caleb
know-
Caleb Rowland does send to 310 stars. Says book it. ...
I'm gonna go with Chad.
You going with Chad here?
I am. Tyler's on fire,
Yes.
but I don't know. It's tough.
I think Tyler already won the diddle to get the start here. So we will get going here whenever the Philly legend is ready to
Yeah.
get them going. See them having a good time. They've already won a match. That does make things a little bit easier on both players, you think?
Let me go back to the Midwest Mayhem thing. It's actually a Saturday event, so we won't be on next Tuesday, but we will be on a week from Saturday. We're going to start streaming about
Who's ready?
3:30. The details will come out in the flyer, but we'll start streaming about 3:30. Darts will start flying about 3:45. We're going to bring you 27 matches. We're going to bring you 18 doubles matches, and we're going to bring you 6 singles matches. 9 singles matches. We're going to have ladies. There's ladies on each team, so we're going to have some ladies singles. But it should be a great time. Should be a great day of darts. So book it September 17th, starting about 4 o'clock.
Ooh.
Please join us for some fun darts that day. We have 4 different voices on commentary. Should be a great day.
Yeah, including my own, which I'll be, I guess, the least special of the 4.
Well, talking about special, let's bring to the mic the unfortunate loser of the last match.
Dylan Cheshier, what's up, brother?
Oh, not a whole lot.
So, tell us how that went for you, in your own opinion here.
I mean, it kind of went the way I expected, like leading up until like the outshots and whatnot. I didn't think that I would be as nervous as I was. I could definitely kind of feel it in my throat. I was shaking a little bit. There was times though where I felt good and felt like I was shooting it pretty well.
That's a big round there, but
Huge round.
At least he wasn't doing that against you.
Right, yeah. I'm glad that didn't happen. I was hoping to do that to him. But
So there were times where you switched to 19 and were hitting.
yeah.
I'm surprised you didn't go to the 19s earlier.
Yeah. I think the only reason I didn't was because in warm-ups I was
41.
hitting a decent amount
You
of
threw
trip
really,
20s.
you threw really well in warm-ups.
I was shooting them straight at the 20s. I was hitting hundreds, higher numbers than 24s and 26s, but I think that's where, and then just kind of my, that ego. You're like, you hit that trip 20. You can hit it, and
If you don't shoot at the trip 20, you
Right.
can hit a 180.
right, exactly. But
It was a 171.
right. Well, and the IDA tournament that they had at Night Owls,
Yeah.
I drew James Haraway in the draw.
Sure.
We ended up winning the draw, and the whole time I was shooting 19s. I was, 95s, 133s.
Yeah,
And
you were
yeah.
shooting them pretty good.
Yeah.
So I was a little surprised as well.
Yeah.
That you didn't drop to them, but
And then
I mean, it's
there-
what you feel at the time,
Right,
so.
yeah.
Well, it seems like you were started out of the 20s, but you
was a big
weren't.
shot there
Yeah,
by
you weren't
Tyler.
ashamed to switch.
Right, yeah.
By that
It's-
time,
especially
you're
if
on
I
your second or your third dart. So
yeah, if I miss low, I just feel too blocked.
I tell
Don't
you,
wanna-
your throw has changed drastically here in probably the last 6-8 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's been going on? Tell us
no,
how
it's
you
on
did
there by
that.
Chad.
Nice, solid tone by Chad.
Tim definitely was kind of the start with it because we played a mixed doubles league at Thompson House, and me and Hannah were thrown together, and it was never consistent. I knew I wanted to get better. I knew I had to change something. I was kind of dropping my elbow a lot, just a lot of extra movement that was
Well, the movement on your
unnecessary.
wrist is a lot less than what it's been before.
Yeah, I still feel like that's my downfall right now
Sure.
because just bringing it back is never the same.
That's a big dart.
That was a
But he
huge
left
start.
30.
Yeah.
Well, it's an out.
Yep. That's that soft tip.
He's like, oh, man, now they're going to talk crap about me this whole time. Yep. You don't leave 30 unless you hit it.
Oh, it looked good though.
Well,
Yeah, for a-
kind of.
Well, for a second.
A very split second.
Well, regardless of the actual result tonight, let me tell you, Dylan, you're throwing a heck of a lot better, and you throw well tonight. You
Oh,
really
absolutely.
did. Don't beat yourself up too much.
Yeah. I'll be over it about 20 minutes in the drive home.
As we are updating the scoreboard here.
Anytime now. Hold on.
Oh, we got a rookie.
Yeah.
You don't have to, we're not doing cricket?
No, 7 legs of 0-1.
7 legs of 0-1 here in the finals. You heard it here first.
No, well,
And as Tyler Gates taking on Chad Smock, the scoreline is 0-0. Oh, Chad must have done something really funky there.
I think he hit
Tyler, you require
2 tens.
156.
Yep. He split it by hitting the 10s there.
Ooh, there's a big
Oh,
one.
that's a big one. Hits another one of those. He'll leave double 18. He does leave double 18. Double 18 for the 156 checkout. He hits it.
Let's
He hits it.
go.
Boom goes the dynamite. Tyler Gates steals leg number 1. Woo.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, that'll get-
125 and a 156 in the last 4 rounds.
That'll get you jacked up. I don't know.
Wow.
My goodness, I think I broke my whole headset.
Well, the thing is that Jack's
I think I
Tyler,
made
what does that
everybody
do to Chad? What is Chad thinking right
I don't
now
know, but
back
he's
there?
starting with a trip 20.
He is. Oh my
Uh-oh.
gosh, he's got
Uh-oh.
2 in there. The super
Uh-oh.
20s cam, and he hits a 1-2-1. But
I don't know, but if you're Chad right now, you're going, what happened?
you're going, uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's keep it on the main
Did I
board so
kick
we
him?
see. That's all right.
Someone kickstarted him.
Right?
That's okay. He's right there. He just needs to stay on it. He'll be fine.
Oh, I think I'm gonna just call this right now. I think Tyler steamrolls it from here.
Yeah.
Well, he's ruining it for me.
Oh, yeah.
Stop that.
Call it after the first game.
And a 7.
Yeah. All righty.
Way to make me a
Weren't we just talking about that earlier?
What?
There goes that steamroller.
Yeah. He steamrolled a 7. It's okay. He's you got to give hope.
Yeah,
every
but
once
he's
in a
still
while.
got to catch up.
Well, Dylan, listen, thank you for coming out, and thank you for playing. We
Yep,
really
thanks for
appreciate
having me.
you, man.
Yep.
Dylan, we appreciate
see
you
you
so
soon.
much, dude.
Take care,
Yeah,
bro.
we'll see you next weekend.
Yep.
All right, Dylan Cheshier, guys. And
There you
here we
Good shooting,
go. 45 there from Tyler. Hits a 156 in leg number 1.
That's, yeah.
Woo!
Lee Jones, 500 stars. Thank you, sir, as
Yes.
always.
500 stars for that shot there from Tyler.
83.
83 scored for Chad. Starting to get back into this leg.
Let me ride Lee's Lehman a little
Yeah,
bit. He's going to
he's
be one
right
of the
there.
one of the commentators, one of the guest commentators coming in for the Midwest Mayhem.
And we do have ESPN.
There's another ton from Tyler.
ESPN athlete Randy Magneto's in our chat here. What is up,
Nice.
brother?
Hey, Randy, your student here is playing darts on our stream.
And he's doing
shooting
well.
very well for himself.
41.
Thanks for what you do for darts, Randy.
Absolutely. Randy, give us a little bit of an insight here. How's Chad throwing? What would you tell him right now? His opponent just hit a 156 checkout. But what do you think?
Well, it's
Emily
gotta be-
Porter
yeah.
says, "Hey Sean, please never root for me on anything." Touche.
Fair.
A very fair assessment. Tyler's sitting on 187 though. Those of you who like Demolition Man, that's the murder death kill.
Right.
58.
But we saw it last round. You know, one big round of darts can change everything right at the end here.
Oh,
That's the
absolutely.
crucial point, right?
Chris
what,
Horton.
What an out that was.
Chris
Oh,
Horton
yeah.
saying Tyler beats my high checkout of 149. And Clint Beastwood said Chad on here looking like Kurt Angle. I love it. I love it. Oh, guys, if you didn't think the man, the myth, the legend was a great person to have in commentary tonight, how about the man, the myth, the legend, Junior, Mr. Keegan Ives? What is up, brother?
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey, bud. You sound a little bit down. Why is that?
Oh, because this guy that just checked a 156 is in the finals and I'm not.
Well, I think we know why. He
Yeah.
checked a
Yeah,
156.
I mean, I would rather have that guy,
Big dart.
32
as the guy
left.
that put me out.
Nope.
Yeah, I feel
This
better.
is Chad's round. What are you doing?
74.
174 left.
Yep.
Oh, yeah. I was all excited there for a minute.
Now 171 left. Math. So, Keegan, were you nervous tonight? Is that what happened?
No, I didn't feel nervous at all, to be honest. I felt a little tight in starting around cricket because, to be quite honest with you, I completely forgot that we were even playing it. So even though I ref the format every week, I didn't practice enough for my on my other triples besides the 20s and the 19s.
Fair enough.
And that was probably sort of my downfall. Those 18s did save me there though.
15's
A
not
little
going to
bit.
help. 55 left.
He's
Should
going to
we
give
go
Chad a
15?
look at the
There you
154. And if Chad hits the 154 after the 156 from
Talk about
Tyler,
an answer.
I might just go home.
yeah, I would definitely quit now.
No. We don't want that.
All right,
Well, he
That's
ruins all of
probably-
our hope
yeah,
right
probably
away.
not going to hit it now.
that's fine.
Well, not this round.
Randy saying, "Let's go, Chad." Love that. Oh, it's great stuff. Matt Welch saying, "Love the Demolition Man reference." I
Right.
appreciate that.
That was a great movie. Farmer hot dogs.
Oh,
Alrighty.
yeah.
Tyler's got 3 darts at tops. Let's see if he hits it.
And he hits a
Oh,
dart.
one dart.
one.
Yeah.
Look at that
Who needs
guy.
3 when you got 1?
Right?
Goodness.
He's on
Average-
fire right now.
Averages a 60 in leg number 2,
Starting that steamroll.
And Tyler is halfway there.
Come on, Chadwick.
just like Bon Jovi.
Absolutely.
All right. 500
Brian
stars
Drew.
sent from Ashley Elizabeth and Alyssa saying, let's go, child. Or, let's go, child. Let's go, Tyler.
Brian Drew sending a couple hundred stars. Thank you, Brian.
Brian,
Appreciate you.
huge supporter of our stream every single week.
Chuck.
It's love to see.
Chuck, how's it been on the mic so far, man?
Oh, it's been great.
Yeah, you've loved it?
Yeah, there have been a couple shots where I was just kind of leaned back and my belly was bigger, but
Same.
Would you come back on and do it again if we asked you?
I absolutely would. I've been having a blast.
Okay.
And I've actually talked more than I actually thought I would.
There
so.
you go.
You've done great,
Oh, yeah.
honestly. I, sometimes I'll tell it how it is, and I'll tell it how it is right
Sometimes.
now. You've done great.
Oh,
Look
how
at
about
this.
Look at this.
this.
Get the Super 20 cam. Oh, right there.
We don't know where that one went.
Looks like right next to the 1.
160.
Oh, a double. Okay.
He hits a 1-6 out. He just want to let everyone know that he could beat the 1-5-6 if he needed to.
Yeah, that's right. And there was very little space left in the triple. So shoot the double.
Now, if Tyler hits a 180, though, I mean, it's not going to be great.
Well, right now, Chad with a huge lead. Takes
He
a deep
is.
breath here. I love that.
Yeah, Chad has surprised me, actually.
He's throwing
seeing
really
him
well.
throw against Dylan.
Well, he's been working on his throw quite a bit.
Yeah.
It's obvious. It's good to see, too.
Oh, yeah.
So
It's
here-
always good to see, good people throwing good and
Yeah, just improving.
enjoying it.
Yeah, not improving, not
honestly.
sticking with the same throw year in, year out. Just getting better and working at it and working at it.
And we could say the same thing about Tyler. Tyler has changed
Oh,
his throw
good switch there.
drastically.
Yeah, he has.
Nice 94 there from Tyler, sitting on 3-2-1, which is just the first part of a 9-dart out.
Yeah. He's crescendoed. He's gotten
just done it
better
at 9
every single
darts.
score.
Right?
So
That's true. He has gotten better. There's lots of times where I get worse as the rounds go on. I'm like, uh-oh, this is not good. I'll
you
start
saw
off with a
that with
ton.
me. I was
Hey.
like, yeah.
How did Tim do in refereeing, Keith?
To be quite honest, there's a reason why he's on the control. Let me put it to you like that.
Alrighty.
I love it.
Yeah, that is called job security.
Yeah,
folks.
he was supposed to give me 6 darts and then immediately kicked it off with me and Tyler Gates whenever we were in there
85
after
's good.
3. And I was like, oh, you know what? All right, let's get it on. I don't need 6.
Oh, you're talking about warming up when the game started?
Yeah.
Well, here you go. Boo-doo-doo-boo-doo-boo. Well, you heard it here first, guys. Keegan Ives blames Tim Neal for his loss.
Yeah. This first match played under appeal.
It's okay.
Absolutely.
I blame Jason
Where
for
do I
the whole
submit
picture of
that?
us sitting back.
Yeah, no duh there. Tyler sitting on 2-3-6. Chad bounce out on dart number 3, leaves 1-6-7, so still on a finish. There's a great second dart from Tyler.
He is shooting.
Yeah.
Leaves 1-3-6 to 1-6-7. Chad hits this 1-6-7. It's gonna go nuts in here.
Well, I don't know about that. I mean, we could be elated.
Well, I meant nuts in a good way.
Tommy Crane sending 200 stars. Thank you, Tommy.
Tommy, of course, one of the winners last week on the
Uh-oh.
show. Big
Wow.
switch there. Nicely done.
We don't
Nice
talk
job.
about
Should go back up top.
we don't talk about Tommy because every time I play him, he
Trip
beats
18.
me.
Yeah, trip 18 or trip 20.
What happens with you and Tommy? How have you upset Tommy now?
I don't know why he's mad at me, but every time I play against him, he beats me.
Yeah, you said the other day on Facebook you're the most hated man in darts.
Well, that's why nobody likes me.
Well, I like you, Chuck.
I like you too, Jack. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Well, it's
But I
technically
do-
it's
That's a heck of a 60 there.
it's
I
a-
like
yeah, it
you.
looks great.
It's a compliment, so I'm actually giving myself a compliment.
I do
Oh, fair
understand why it's happening. Now, right here, I'd start out at trip
Bet
12.
you do.
trip
Trip
12.
12?
Where do you go,
We can
Sean?
go that. I go trip 16 here.
Trip 16 is an alright shot.
Leaves 24. Trip 18 is not really the best look at it, but that's all right.
54 left. Stay right there.
Or you can go 14 for tops.
Another single 18 leaves a double.
He has blocked the trip 18, so that's probably best
Oh.
move. That's not.
Ooh, too
That
high.
is the same thing
Yeah.
that Dylan did.
Yeah, that's not a good move.
All right. 56 left. Right? 54 left. I can't count.
Oh,
Yeah, well,
Well, that's all right. That's just your job on the show.
yeah,
Yeah, it's fine.
well,
It's my week off. Yeah.
right at the 20s here, son. There
How
you
about-
go.
ooh.
56, 16 for tops. Oh, yeah,
Oh.
yeah, 48.
And that's
Shoot
why I
that.
don't like that. I kind of like staying up there. If you already hit the 20, you could just hit another one again and leave
Yeah,
double
So
18.
you
That's
also
'cause
do
you-
love double 18.
Yeah,
I do
that's
love
'cause you
double
love
18. That's another
Double
reason,
18.
too.
Let's see, if you went in 11 last time for the 32.
I think he goes the same route here.
Yeah, I think he
Yeah.
does, too.
I do like the fact that he does pause to think
Yeah,
about
he's
this.
thinking.
He's looking down at the 11. That's what that is.
14.
4 for 29.
We're all just pausing to see what he's going to do.
right.
Yeah.
I would probably shoot the 5.
I like the 9 route here.
I also like the 9 route. I go 9 double 10 on 29.
Yeah, and you're in that part of the board already. You could probably hit it.
I don't know about that. Not if it was
Oh,
me.
You left
dear.
another one. All right, 15 left. I go 7.
15 remaining.
7 leaves double 4.
Yeah.
Man, I am just on the edge of my seat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On just what he's going to do. Tyler's on 32 to take a 3-0
I did
lead.
tell him the show finishes at 9:30 no matter what. If you could go ahead and
Oh, he
start.
busted.
Oh, he busted.
All right.
All right.
Tyler requires 32.
32 here for Tyler.
Tyler left this a lot against me. Let's see if he hits it.
He
He
does.
does. Dart number 1.
Tyler is up 3-0. I said he was going to steamroll, and right now he's a rolling.
Yeah, well, and he's continuing that first start dominance. It's that first start. He's got a great first
And
start.
now he's up 2 breaks a throw here. So,
Just goes to show you how bad these next 2 darts are.
Well, guys,
Oh, boy.
how about this?
there you
big
go.
140.
Big 140. And guys, don't forget to check out
No
A to Z
slowing.
Darts brand month all September long, featuring shot darts and accessories. You'll receive a free gift, including a shot darts towel, sticker, and keychain bottle opener when you purchase any of the Americana Darts range or Mega Tactical case. Just click the banner on the homepage featuring the Mardi Gras darts. Also, be sure to frequent their website through September 15th to take advantage of the all Eagle Claw shafts, foldable flights, and shot L-style collab flight designs being on sale. Then check back September 16th through the 30th to get select shot player darts discounted featuring the Kyle Anderson darts range and more. That's a-zdarts.com.
It's actually a race to 4.
Yep,
Miss
race to
Morgan
4.
Kerr asking. It's,
Tyler's
best of
not
7.
slowing down.
Yeah, Eric Ramsey saying exactly why it helps to learn the outs. If not, it kills your rhythm. All that thinking screws you up.
Agree.
Oh, look at this.
Another
Tyler's
ton.
on ton 40, 81 ton.
Yeah, Tyler is steamrolling
He is
hard
on
right now.
fire. Dad, I like to think you're the guy who books the matches, right?
Yep.
You set me up for failure in the semifinals. Man. What the heck? Look at the way this guy's been shooting.
Well, after you won last time, Chalkers versus
That's
the
not
Talkers.
true. After Austin Helm won last time because
No,
he was
no.
7. No, I think he was 7 for 7.
I've
on a
had to
doubles
watch that
before.
match back at least 3 times. I'm telling you.
Well, what is it
That
that,
was
he
what-
always,
that's
he
might be
always
the
tells
greatest
me that I
match.
need to play better people?
That might be the greatest match on stream, actually. Tyler or Chad though trying to keep us in this, but Tyler on 120 is going to get a look at that.
He
And
does.
since he's already hit a 156,
And he could end it on a 15 darter here if this goes.
yeah, Shanghai for a 100 average.
Oh
my gosh, he's gonna get a look at it. He's going to get a look at it tops for the match in the second ton plus finish. Oh, he wanted that.
there.
He wanted that 15 darter
Right
so
there.
bad, averaging 90 something. I can't even tell from here.
All right, kids.
96.
It's been fun.
Yep.
I'll let you guys send this out on a high.
Yep.
I'll be out of here. Thank you
Yep.
guys very much.
Make sure you grab the winner and bring him over for the
Yes,
interview
sir,
camp.
yes, sir.
He's going to sit right where Sean's sitting.
Yes,
I
he
don't-
sure will.
All right.
I don't know that we're sending it out on a high, but Tyler is.
Double 5. Oh,
Ooh.
bust it. Nope,
Oh,
he
he did.
leaves. He leaves double 2.
I think he might have tried to bust it, though.
I don't think he did. I think he was shooting there and just seeing if he hit it or not. I'm okay with that route. But Chad can put some pressure on this.
Come on, Chad.
Oh, he's going to go bullseye for it.
Well, that's one way to do it.
Look at this. He's hitting bullseye, so that's fine.
All right.
Okay.
Don't give up, sir.
Leave
Don't give up.
116.
Yeah, this kid's going to find himself in double 1.
Double
before he knows-
2. Double
Ooh,
1.
he did.
Madhouse for the match. And he
And he
hits
got
it.
Oh, there you go.
A 4-0 victory here for Tyler
Wow.
Gates in the finals. Steamrolls it, throws us a 20 darter here in the last leg.
I mean, in all honesty, though, I mean, he was on fire.
Yes, he
Yeah, he really was.
Corbin
He really
Jarvison,
was.
200 stars right at the end. Lee Jones saying definition of tighten up right there. My goodness.
I think he heard me say Chad, and he's like, I'll show you.
Yeah, he rolled that one hard. And my goodness. Shout out to Tyler Gates, guys. Shout out to all of you and to everyone in the chat. Appreciate all of you. I'm going to head on out. It's been a lot of fun. Chuck, Jason, and our winner Tyler will be joining us here shortly. So, guys, have a great night. Thank you so much. Hit that like button, hit that share button right this second to hear this interview, and have a great night.
All right, folks, this is Jason. We'll take over for a split second here while we get Tyler all situated. Chuck, what you think of that first show there, buddy?
Man, that was amazing.
Did you have a good time?
I had a great time.
Well,
Great
excellent.
darts tonight.
That was fun, wasn't it?
Oh, absolutely.
It was fun. Let me tell you.
Always
these
good
guys,
seeing darts like
these
that.
guys, these 4 guys here really put on a show. We can't thank them enough. They did a fantastic job. Chuck, you were wonderful on the mic.
I appreciate that.
It was a pleasure to have you. Let's talk about this this event coming up here is Midwest Mayhem. That's on September 17th. Once again, folks, that's a Saturday event. Just to point out something a little bit different. But we will be bringing you about 6-7 hours worth of darts that day. Looking forward to that day. You'll see a lot of promotional stuff coming out about it real soon. But for right now, joining us on the mic, if I can find the right button, there he is, the winner of tonight's event, Mr. Tyler Gates. Well, congratulations, young man.
Appreciate it.
Very well done.
Great darts, man.
Thank you.
Chuck, did you think of any questions for him?
Man, I tell you what were you thinking when you took that first game out?
I just kind of got a little excited. You can see it on
Little
the screen.
bit.
Let's
Just a little
talk
bit,
about
just
that
a little bit.
156 in a minute.
I
Right? So you throw the first. You sit on 156. You walk
Right.
up to the hockey.
Yeah.
Right. You throw the first one. You hit trip 20.
Yeah.
Are you starting to think right then that possibly it could happen?
A little bit.
Yeah.
So by the time, I asked Tim. I said 96, right? He said 96.
Yeah.
So I knew I had to have the second one. When the second one went, I just let the third one go, and it hit, and got a little excited, and
That was because
what
he
it
was
is.
sitting on an out. He was
Yeah,
whooping
he
was sitting
you,
on a
quite
good out.
frankly.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he was whooping
Yeah.
you.
I mean, I feel like that was his game.
Yep.
I just ended up hitting a big shot around him, and that's all it was.
Now,
so.
do you feel like your game continued on from there and his game deflated, or what do you feel? What effect did that have on the rest of the match?
I feel like my game kind of improved after that. I can see he was kind of a little down after
Okay.
a few rounds. You know, he was starting
Sure.
to hit a couple, fives and ones and everything like that.
That's fair.
I just tried to stay confident, just keep hitting my 20s, and just try to keep scoring. So,
Yeah, you were definitely on fire.
yeah.
And that
yeah,
last game, I mean, you were just
yeah,
you weren't missing very
yeah,
much.
No, I just wanted to stay up on points, and just get it down as low as I can to leave myself an out, give myself a chance.
So quick question: when you landed on that 4, were you trying to bust it or were you trying to? Hit
no,
the
I
one?
really was trying to bust it. So I went for the 20, and it clicked the one. I'm like, all right, whatever.
Okay, so I was right.
Yeah. I definitely wanted to bust it. So.
Oh, you and Sean are cut from the same previous cloth when
Yeah.
it comes to that. Gosh darn it, I gotta be right. So your whole family plays a lot of darts.
Oh yeah.
How is the family doing, by the way?
Doing very good, very good. So see him every once in a while. We all still
Now,
do the same old thing.
if I came to you, now you've been through the siege experience, right?
Yeah.
Your first experience, and I said, okay, which family member, out of all your family members, goes next on the siege? Who would it be?
For right now,
Yeah.
I'd see Justin.
Justin?
Yep.
You'd
yep,
like to see Justin on the siege?
Yep. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, you said who I would like to see, or
Yeah.
who you think would be next.
I'm just saying who you would like to see.
I would love to see Nick come back out,
Oh yeah,
but Justin, he's tuned in every week.
Sure.
Supported it a lot.
absolutely.
And, he called me earlier today, said, let's go. Let's get the W. And I said, I'm trying
that's
my
fair.
best, see what I can do. And,
All right.
obviously I came out on the win. So,
Well, we've got some openings in October. We'll have to see what we can do.
Yeah, I just want to apologize. I voted against you not once, not twice, but 3 times.
you're right.
Way to give that back to me.
Hell yeah,
Appreciate
yeah.
that.
Yeah,
Well-
I just kind of proved it to myself. I told Blake, I said, I get in here, I just try to stay confident. My darts here recently been, floating pretty well, and
Sure.
that's all I said. And here recently, I've only played still like last couple of days. I'm last minute everything, so
Yeah. Well,
went to
it's
mom's
your
and
age.
played, and so oh yeah,
Don't worry about it. It's
Oh,
your
yeah.
age.
So I'm happy. I mean, I'm very happy the way I shot tonight. So
Well,
I
Chuck.
thought your nerves would get to you.
yeah,
Any nerves at all?
well, and I thought I'd have a lot more.
Yeah.
I really didn't. I mean, by the time I stepped in there, I was just
Sure.
ready to play. So
Well, the other 3 guys came in and thought they weren't going to be nervous, but they
Yeah.
were nervous when they started playing.
yeah,
So.
I didn't really have a whole lot. So
Well, Chuck, give that young man his trophy. There you go.
There you are, sir.
Now that is made out of a special wood.
yeah.
It is.
There's an old
Happy to put
Chinese
this
guy
in the
that sits
collection.
he starts carving that logo on there. He starts like
Yeah.
a month ago. He started carving.
Very happy,
So
very
it's
pleased to win
It's
this.
all handmade by laser.
Yep.
So it's a very very valuable trophy.
Oh yeah, absolutely. This is one of the top trophies I've won. I
Ah,
wanted to
listen.
come here. For me to come here and win, it's one of the best moments
Well,
I've had.
Oh,
so-
absolutely.
It's
yeah.
bragging rights, right?
Oh yeah, especially for it being still. That's the main thing.
Yeah.
Everything's been soft tip, so for me to have a little still under my belt,
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with
makes-
steel, my
yeah.
friend. You play more of that. Chuck, you were amazing tonight. Thank you
I
so much
appreciate
for
that.
jumping in tonight.
I appreciate you having me.
You were a blast to have here. Big shout out to all of our sponsors. Big shout out to Hickory Hills who provided dinner for us tonight. Did you get some of them burnt ends?
No, but I might go ahead and take some
Oh,
home.
no, you're not.
I'm not.
You
big
ain't.
on-
I'm gonna tell you right now. You can leave with a
I'll
damn
get-
trophy. You ain't taking no burnt ends.
I'm not big on eating before I play, so I came
but
in, had a few beers. so
Everybody
that's
that
all I
watched tonight,
needed.
thank you so much. We appreciate you. We don't have a show next week, but we have a show a week from Saturday, and I'll tell you, we got 2 guest hosts for that show. That's Tim in the background. Hi, Tim. 2 guest hosts for that show. We're going to have Ryan George and Lee Jones are going to join us, Sean and Tim, on commentary. So thank goodness for you. You don't have to hear my voice again. Guys, you were both fantastic tonight. Thank you for playing. Thanks for joining us. Folks, thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing. This is Jason Ives, and we are signing out if I can find the right button to press.